Okay, so I've lined the skirt part. This is the front. I hope you see it. I started, like I said, from the lower part, and then the sides. The waistline is still rough because I'll be putting band. Remember I said it's a high waist skirt, and these are the two back panels. I hope you see it. Okay. Now, because I followed the line on the fabric, it is very difficult for you to see the joining I put here. It is almost impossible to be seen. But assuming I didn't follow this line, it will now contrast with the upper part. That's why I said if you are working with a fabric that has a line, make sure you maintain that line. Okay, so the next thing I will do will be to join the back to the front. I mean the two sides. I join these two sides to the front. First of all, that will be the first thing I will do. The zipper side, which is here, will be left open for now. Okay, because this skirt is big, I don't want to run into the risk of finding it almost very difficult to control it. So I'll be joining the sides to the front first of all. The back and the zip should come later. Okay. Also, I have my band. I put a medium-sized interlining. I hope you see it. Okay. So I'll be putting the band at the waistline of the skirt before I now join at the zipper side and attach the zip. I hope you get it. And I have excess of it because I want to tie it at the back. Okay, you can see I have excess of it, so that by the time I put the band to the circumference of my waist, I'll still have some fabrics left. Okay, now I've joined all of them together at the side using my waist measurement and of course provision for zipper allowance. The next thing I will do will be to attach the band and then close it at the back side, which is here, and insert my zip. But because I want to be tying the remnant of this band, I'll first of all close up this back side to the point where I want my zip to start. Okay, put my zip and then attach the band lastly, so that I will be able to have the remnant, which is not going to be connected to the zip. Okay, when I do it, you understand better. Okay, so now I've joined the back. I've also attached the zipper and also the band. I first attached from the wrong side. So from one end like this, I will turn it the other side, close it up and start closing this way. Wherever I am able to cover, I'll stop and then continue on the other side. Okay, now you see the zipper. I hope you see it. By the time I am attaching, that is after I must have cut this place off. You know this place is going off. Okay, and then I'm sewing this way. I'll place like this, sew it, and then this one is coming this way also. I'm closing it up this way, and then the zipper will be hidden inside. That's why I stopped the joining here. I did not make it to reach the zipper area. I hope you understand what I'm saying, so that I'll be able to tie it. That's why I stopped here. Okay, assuming I'm not tying it, I'll just close it up at the proper end. All right, so this is what I was trying to explain back then. I started sewing from this end, okay, and this is as far as I can go on this fabric. All right, I just need us to see the zip and how I was able to cover it. Okay, I hope you see the zip. I've carefully put it inside, okay, and I hope you saw how I did it. Let me go back again. I just kept on sewing. I started from this end, okay, and I made sure I covered the zip properly. All right, so I'll do the same thing at the other side of the rope to wherever I can end, okay, and then the other one I'll just close it up. So for the other side, this is it also. I'm just trying as much as possible to make sure everyone understood what I did. I started from here. This one I'm yet to get to the zipper area. I only cut off the excess of the zipper, okay. So when I get to the zipper, I'll just continue sewing this way. When I get to the zipper, I'll put it in like this. And continue. That's why I said I can only go as far as I can go. Okay. I'll just tuck it in like this and sew. That was what I did at the other side, okay. Just bend it over this way, cover it with this one, and continue your sewing. That way you have hidden the end of the zipper. I wanted everybody to be carried along. Okay, so the two sides are perfectly closed now. I hope you see it. So I can now tie the back. Then for this remaining front, which I couldn't tuck inside, I will only need to fold this way and sew on top of it to knitting it, and that will be all for the skirt. Okay, so now having tucked it in, we are done with the skirt, and you can see the excess. This is for the belt. Okay, now if you make your high waist with belt like this, it ensures that the skirt sits properly on your waist. It doesn't have to shift for whatever reason. In fact, that was the reason why I decided to append a belt to my own. Okay, so you see it. Quickly, we will now conclude the upper part, which is a crop. For the upper part, I've joined the front bodies and the lining, and then one part of the back. This is the second part of the back, which I'm yet to line. The reason is because I'll be giving this my top a design here, okay. I want it to have a cut from here like this and then down to the armhole area. All right, okay, so now looking closely, you will see the marking I made here. That's the design I want to be at the front. For this neck, it's 2 inches thick, so that by the time I sew it, I close up this neckline and this side, I should have about 1.5 inches or thereabouts. Okay, this pattern is just, or this design is just in my head, so I'll cut this one off. Okay, so the front is going to be this way, and then for the back, I will also remove this place. Okay, I hope you see it. So the joining is coming here. Okay, and then for the other side, which I lined, the joining is here. This is a normal shoulder. Okay, the next thing I will do is to use a medium size interlining to line this place so that it will have some weight added to it. And then I will cut out my lining, which I already did by the way, and then start to line. Okay, as I line, I follow this design I cut here. So I'm lining this way. I will start from waistline here. This is the armhole up to the top of the bust. I'll go like this and then end here. Okay, then I'll start from here again. Continue. This is the neck, and then the side. Remember, for this side, it is a normal armhole. Okay. So carefully, I've done the lining. I've also joined them at the shoulder. I hope you see. This is a normal shoulder, and then this is the place I made a design. I also joined at the shoulder too. And then you have to make sure that the armhole of both the front and the back are the same thing. Okay, I hope you see mine is the same, so that when you join it, one does not become longer than the other. Okay, like I said, the pattern was just in my head. I mean, this thing I did at the front, it was just in my head. Okay, there was no basic measurement for it. Okay, so the next thing I will do will be to use my pin to hold. Now this is the zipper allowance. In drawing out the pattern, I made sure I did not interfere with the zipper allowance. Okay, I will hold it with my pin and join them at the two sides using my body measurement. But then at this side, it has to be tighter. Okay, at this side that has no shoulder, it has to be tighter. Okay, so that the bust is firmly held. Also, if you prefer to put your band separately, it is at this point that you will now put your band. You put your band separately. But if you are using one straight band for the whole of it, after you are done with the joining at the two sides, you can then put your band. I hope it's clear enough. Either you put your band separately, and if you are putting separately, it makes it easy for adjustment. Or you are putting the band, one band around the waist area, which means after joining at the two sides, using the body measurement, you will now put the band. Whichever one that works for you is fine. Okay, having joined at the two sides, as you can see, the next will be to put the band and zipper. So my band is going to be just one. I'm not joining it separately. So I made a single long band. Okay, I also put an interlining in between. My band is about 2 inches wide. Okay, and it's long enough to cover for the circumference of my under bust or waist measurement. So I'll go ahead and attach my band here and then attach my zipper before I now put the sleeve. So here it is. I've put my zip. Okay, this is the front side. This is actually gorgeous. What is left is just the sleeve. Okay, and And this is what I'll be using for the sleeve. I'll just split it around the armhole, and that will be it. I'll fold it this way and then pleat it around the armhole. Okay, so this is the sleeve, and then we are at the end of today's tutorial. Thank you for watching till the end. I really hope you understood this part. If you are new, please subscribe before leaving. Don't forget to also give us thumbs up if this video has been helpful to you in any way. Okay, thank you so much for being patient with me enough. I really appreciate all of you. Until we get to meet in my next tutorial, please be happy always and show kindness to people. I love you from the bottom of my heart, and take care of yourself. Bye.